Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. It's that time of year. It's that time of year where we spend way too much money. I remember when um, when I used to celebrate holidays. Yeah, I would go way overboard with the holidays. Um, some people they start early. After Christmas, they start shopping for next year. Um, and not just Christmas. You know, it's Valentine's Day. I mean, I'm just speaking for me. So, February is Valentine's Day. Even if I don't have a Valentine, I'm still my Valentine, and I gotta, buy myself something. I gotta get me a new outfit. I gotta buy me flowers and do all this and that, and get candies for the kids for school, and you know. And then what's next? Easter. We got to do all the Easter baskets and so on and so forth. We buy the clothes and shoes. Have a great big Easter hunt and all of this and that. Not to mention the birthdays that come. Got to have a party every year. One, two, three, four. I don't care what year it is. You got to have a party. Spending money. After that, you got your Mother's Day and your Father's Day, which is, in my opinion, every day. But we we want to make it nice, so we go out and do things for our significant other, do things for our parents, and so on and so forth. And then we got the 4th of July. Uh, my birthday is in July, but um, I have to buy something anyway. I gotta buy a new outfit, gotta buy shoes, gotta go somewhere, do this, do that. Sometimes not just one new outfit, just me. Then we got it was not a holiday, but still, I mean, we spending a whole lot of money. We got back to school, we gotta do all of this stuff for that. We got Halloween, used to go way overboard because my daughter, her birthday is on Halloween, so had this big old haunted house and this nice big old party and all of this stuff, all these decorations, costumes, candy, all of this stuff. And then Thanksgiving, you got to buy all this food that you eat on for a whole, speaking of me, eat on for a whole week and get sick and tired of it, you know, for a few people. A few people. Then you get Christmas coming around. You got to buy all these gifts and toys and this and that, and don't have nowhere to put it. You know, room already stacked with stuff. Don't even need it. Just a lot of stuff. Shoes and clothes and so on and so forth. And New Year's, you got to buy a new outfit for that and shoes and yeah. Then tax come and tax is a holiday. It's a holiday that we celebrate. I got my taxes. So you gotta buy stuff, go out and buy all these clothes and I'm just speaking for me. All these clothes and shoes and it's yeah, way too much. Way too much. It wasn't until I stopped doing all those things that I realized all the money that I was spending and all the money that I could be saving. No bull, all the money I could be saving. Now I still fall into it, you know, but it's not no holiday. It's just that sometimes I just get, in my spirit, and I want a new outfit. Not that I need any new outfits. I got a whole cabinet full of jeans and pants and 2 racks full of shirts and a whole slew of shit. Don't really need it, but I fall into it. Um, sometimes you just see something nice. And don't get me wrong, when you work hard for your money, you should treat yourself. You most certainly should treat yourself. But like somebody once told me, you only have 2 feet. Why do you need all of those shoes? I mean, I don't know. I think it's maybe no, and then again, it's not a woman thing because I know a guy. Way too many shoes. Way too many shoes. You only had 2 feet. Why you need all them tennis shoes? You only had one head. Why do you need all them caps? But that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Some of us just kind of, I guess for me, shoes is my thing. Shoes is my thing, and I done lost a lot of them. So this is like maybe the fourth or fifth time that I've had to even replace my shoe drawer. I'm making up words. Um, yeah, because stuff gets stolen. Over time being displaced, and you know let people use stuff, don't return it, so on and so forth. It happens. It happens. I remember 2 occasions where I had all my shoes in one specific location, and I come back, my stuff missing. When I say all of them, I mean all of them. Put my stuff in somebody's storage facility once before. You know, I guess they didn't care about the storage facility because their stuff wasn't. Well, most of their stuff wasn't in it. So just let that go. All my stuff gone. So I have to replace stuff. I don't have to. I just do. Um, I just can't wear the same shoes, and I feel like every outfit deserves a different shoe. And some of them you can wear the same shoes with, but for the most part, your shoes gotta match your outfit. And I'm not just talking about color; I'm talking about style too. So we do fall into that, and I know there's a lot of women and men just like me, but we spend way too much, and then we look up, and we got, what about tomorrow? We done spent so much today. We didn't even concentrate on what we was gonna do about tomorrow and the things of tomorrow. Now I understand that old saying that tomorrow take care of itself, but when it comes to bills, that money ain't gonna generate on its own, you know. And though money the paper comes from trees, it doesn't grow on those trees. We got to be smart about this thing. A lot of us live above our means. Above our means, you know. We need a reliable vehicle. A reliable vehicle. We need a reliable vehicle. We do. We most certainly need a roof over our head. But some of us, we go out and we buy the most expensive thing, and it's all for show. It's all for show. I'm not a really expensive person. I think the most expensive thing that I do have is my car. Um, and it wasn't by choice. It wasn't by choice. I had a little compact, extra compact, a mini car. My cousin used to call it a clown car because it was so small. A little Chevy Spark. Well, I couldn't, I could barely maneuver in the car. So don't let me, be giving rides or taking people places. It just don't work. So I went to upgrade the car, and the guy basically, he put me in something he thought that I would look nice in, which I love the car. I love the car. Um, I mean, I could have got something a little simpler and still bigger than the one that I got. But it's a Chevy nonetheless. A little not little. It's a Chevy Cruze, and I love the car. Um, it's a little stylish. For me, who's very very simple. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but I'm very simple. Um, but other than that, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on shoes and clothes and things of that nature. I mean, one garment. Not going to do it. It's just not how I'm set up. You know, I've never been set up that way. And some of us do it. We got all these name brands on. We sitting making them rich. Meanwhile, our savings account not looking very good. Meanwhile, we living from paycheck to paycheck. And I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Um, I shop a lot of different places, but you know what I do? I'm always on the sale and the clearance. And when I say always, I mean always. I don't care where I shop at. If I go on Rainbow, I'm looking for the clearance in the sale rack because what was once regular price is now on sale. It's the same merchandise. I'm just paying less for it. It's just how I am. My shoes the same way. If I'm not getting a good price for them, I don't want them. I don't need them that much. I can find some next shoes somewhere else, and look just as good. It's not about the names and all of that stuff. If you take care of your stuff, it'll last long. I don't care how much you pay for it. That's just how I feel about it. I have things that I've had for years, years. I ain't paying a lot of money for it, so it ain't because I paid so much for it. That's why it's lasting. It's because I take care of it. That's why it's lasting. But we got to get out of this habit of putting off, things, and not thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow is not going to always take care of itself. Okay? And when it comes to our finances, we need to be smarter about this thing. Um, Everyone likes to look good. Everyone. I'm not saying you can't look good. All I'm saying is that we need to watch the amount of money that we spend on looking good. Some of us, I'm just saying, we go out and buy hundreds of dollars a head, right? Meanwhile, our kids looking, not so good. Not so good. I'm just saying, we need to do better. We need to do better. I mean, if you're gonna go to that extent, then I think you need to go to that extent for everyone in the household, and everybody in it. If you're gonna go broke, I mean, at least let everybody look fly and fresh and jazzy. I'm just saying, we have to be smart about this thing, and many of us we are not really spending our money wisely. We are not holding something. We are not putting anything up for tomorrow. And I used to be one to do it. I used to be one to do it. And sometimes I still fall into that category. Uh, but my, I'm a little exception. A little. My finances don't just take care of my household. My finances got to help my mother. My finances got to help all them homeless people that other people feel like they don't want to give to. My finances, I stretch it in many, many ways. I can't, you know, it's a such thing as hoarding money. I can't be a hoarder of money. It's just not how I am. I feel like if I could spend my last when I was doing it on clothes and shoes and other things that I, didn't need anyway, then I can spend my last to, get food prepared and give it to homeless. I can spend my last to make sure that my mother's bills are taken care of and that she had money in her pocket when she needed it in her pocket. I can spend my last to do that. I most certainly can. You know. A lot of us we won't give our last for things like that. Oh no, that's all I got. But you'll spend your last to go out there and, get a bottle or buy you a few pounds. You know. You'll spend your last to go buy some outfits, some shoes, to go to the club, to go to a party. You will spend your last to do that. You most certainly will. But for a good cause, you won't spend your last. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm getting out of the habit of, I'm trying stretching myself so, whereas I don't really have any wiggle room when it comes to my finances. I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing that. It's a little hard for me. It most certainly is a little hard for me because me personally, I can't see other people without. I know firsthand what it is to be without, not totally, but out nonetheless. And it's hard for me to sit back with a good conscience and live with myself, knowing that there was something I could do and I did nothing. That's very hard for me. Um, I just want us to really, and myself included, to be mindful of these finances. Because we're living in a time right now where nothing is certain. Nothing. Nothing. You had that nice, good job today. It's no guarantee that you'll have that tomorrow. Anything can happen. Anything happen. And it happens to the best of us. You know. You had that nice fly ride today. Anything can happen. When we put ourselves up on this pedestal, and we feel like, we got it all together and we the sugar honey iced tea, God has a way of humbling us sometimes, all the time. He has a way of humbling us. He has a way of knocking you down and bringing you back to your reality. And the reality is none of this will be possible without him. That's the reality. And I think we need to all start really, really keeping that at the front of our whole thought pattern when we go about our daily activities and when we, earning our money and spending our money. We need to remember that. We really do. I'm a firm believer in recycling blessings. Part of recycling your blessing is giving some out. Just as much as you bring in, you got to give. You got to give. You got to give. It's not a good thing when you don't. Because what happens is, like I always say, you discount your blessings. So basically, your blessings start coming to a halt. And you don't see it. You don't see that gradual process of it. But you most certainly see and feel the impact when it has reached the end. So I want us to be mindful of that. Always be mindful of that. I want us to not get so caught up in these holidays, because really these holidays are only made for the government and all them other people to stay wealthy. This is really made for us to spend money. That's what it is. We need to really start looking at the significance of all of these holidays, the real meaning behind all of these holidays, and you will find that most of them have no meaning at all, if not all of them have no meaning at all. And that the ones that do have some slight meaning, we take it and we don't look at the real the real meaning of the holiday. We done made up in our mind what it is to us, and we run with that. We have to be smart about that. We really do. Easter is about the Passover. Where did the Easter bunny come in at? Where did all this candy come in at? Where the Easter egg hunts come in at? Why do I need clothes? Why do I need new shoes? Why? I think that new clothes and new shoes thing is all a part of a vanity that we suffering from. A lot of us don't even go to church. On Easter Sunday, we there. Good Friday, we frying fish every day. On Good Friday every year. I'm just saying. Where did all this stuff come in there? 4th of July. It's supposed to be our Independence Day, right? Okay, well, we're not independent. You know. We are owned by the government. Check your social security card. We are owned by the government. We're a number. All right? So we're not independent. We have no freedoms. It's an illusion. It most certainly is. What are we celebrating? Now, I love the fireworks. I really do. I wish I can see fireworks every single day. In my world, I can. In my world, I can. You know, I like some fireworks every day. Because they're beautiful. They most certainly are beautiful. But what we're supposed to be celebrating is, in fact, an illusion. It's not real. Thanksgiving. You should give thanks every day. Every single day. Right? Thanksgiving is a tragedy. When you really think about it, how the Indians opened up their home and their land to people that later stabbed them in the back and killed them. I'm just saying, it's a tragedy. Why are we celebrating it? Let's just give thanks every day. Let's be in that mode of thanks and giving every day. Right? This whole Christmas thing. I mean, I'm just saying. What's the significance of Santa Claus? Where does Santa Claus come from? Why do we need gifts? I just want to know. I don't get it. Mother's Day and Father's Day. Every day. I'm a mother every day. And if you ask me, I'm a father too every day. Because I sit in both roles. Until I get a nice husband, a king, to sit on the throne with me. I sit in both of those positions every single day. Every day. So every day is my Mother's Day because I'm a mother every day. Every day is my Father's Day because I'm a father every day. You don't have to wait to celebrate me. Celebrate me every day. It is what it is. We have to be conscious of these things. You know, soon as we start getting tax money, all the sales, all this and all that, it's just a way of pulling you in, drawing you in, so you can spend your finances to keep the rich rich. Meanwhile, and I don't care, you know, you got to be making some hell of a money for me to consider you, you know, wealthy, because I think riches are all what's inside you. It's not what you possess on the outside, it's what you possess on the inside. When I think of wealth, I think of that as finances. So we're not wealthy. And if we continue on this pattern, we'll never see any wealth, if you ask me. No financial wealth. Because we spend too much. As much as we getting in, we putting it out. And we got to be smart about that. You know. I'm struggling too. I got clothes in here with steel tags on it and I ain't wearing. I have nowhere really to wear them to. Somebody need to take me out. Sorry. But yeah, I have nowhere to wear them to. I'm not going to just wear them to be walking up and down the street. So I put on nice, casual, comfortable stuff. You know. But we really, if you ask me, I don't think any of us need any more clothes. I don't think any of us need any more shoes. I don't think any of us need any more jewelry. We just don't. We just don't. You know. I think we need to start saving our money a lot more. A lot more. Because we spend way too much of it. And they overprice everything because they know that we're still going to spend. Still going to spend. We have to be mindful of that. We got to save something for tomorrow. And then something happens. And you know what? We're spending all this money. How many of us had life insurance? How many of us have life insurance? Something happened. We spending all our money today. We ain't playing nothing for tomorrow. Just in case. Just in case. Insurance is just in case money. You pay it on your car just in case you get into an accident. Some people don't even do that. Which is baffling. But whatever. That's you. I can't ride around with my car all crashed up. You know. I need to fix that ASAP. That's like me being broken down, looking at that car broken down. It's depressing. We don't have life insurance. We don't have no money that's going into retirement funds and so on and so forth. I have some, very little. But it's a start. It's a start. And we all need to start making an effort to start. To start. Because God forbid something happens to any of us and we don't have it, then we putting the burden of our, expenses on other people trying to figure out how they're going to give us a proper burial. And that's not cheap. That's big business now. Real big business because people dying every day, unfortunately. Unfortunately, way too many people every day. And it's sad. It's really sad. I look at the people who really, really have money. They're not flashy at all. They're average. They're average. You would look at them and you would never know that they have what they have, and that's because they know the benefit of saving. They know the benefit of investing. They know the benefit of not being flashy, just living. Just living. And when they gotta, put on their clothes and all that stuff, of course they do. But on a daily, no. That is because they have millions of dollars. Don't mean they need to walk out their house every day and look like $1,000,000 or have $1,000,000 worth of clothes on their body. They just don't. That's smart. That's smart. I read a post one day. Somebody said, "I don't care how much money I have. I can have millions of dollars, and I'm still gonna shop at the dollar store." Well, yeah, that's me. I'm still gonna shop at the. Why? Why? Why would I spend all this extra money when they had the same thing? I'm just saying. It works just fine now. Is it gonna work any differently once I get money? No, it's not. No. Only thing changes is your ego when you get money. You know. And you feel like, oh, I don't have to shop at the dollar store anymore. I don't have to shop sales and clearance rack. I mean, I was about to say I don't have to shop Rainbow. I ain't shopping Rainbow. I'm gonna try not to go in that Rainbow because one time I bought a shirt from Rainbow, and I was the queen of Rainbow. But it made me so mad because I had bought this. I got some tension in the back of my head right here. It made me so mad because I bought this shirt, and it was just a regular shirt. Uh, but I put the shirt on and didn't realize that it was defective. One of the sleeves was like up here and the other one was down here. And I done went half the day with this shirt on. And I don't think anyone else noticed it. If they did notice it, they didn't say anything to me. Then I'm standing in the mirror in the bathroom after I've been out half the day in the shirt. And I see that the sleeves are different. And I'm like, what the? You know what? Okay. I love Rainbow and everything, but Rainbow, you can't be selling defective clothes. I mean, But I guess I got what I paid for. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, we gotta up the ante on our shopping a little bit and not go to Rainbow so much for a lot of things. Yeah, cause Rainbow ain't really kicking it when I gotta walk around and my shirt all like this, like one sleeve here, one sleeve here. It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute at all. But anyway, the moral of this whole thing is not living above our means. You don't have to have a Benz. You don't have to. You still live in the hood. You don't need a Benz. What you need a Benz for? If you can afford a Benz, you can afford a house. I'm just saying. Because before I buy one, I'm buying me a house. It's called priorities. Later for that. You know. We have to really, really stop getting caught up in these things that they design for us to keep us down. to keep us spending our money, to keep us broke. And we fall into it every time. We fall into it every time. So we have to be wise about that. We have to understand that tomorrow is not going to take care of itself. And that we have to start planning for the unexpected, because the unexpected is expected. It's going to happen. That's just the world we live in. That's the life we live in now. It's always something. Okay? So let's be smart about that. Let's be smart. And let's not allow them to keep on playing these mind games with us and getting in our pockets. Because that's in fact what they are doing. Alright? Okay. So, y'all enjoy y'all holiday. Don't spend too much money, please. Please. Let's save some for tomorrow. Let's not go in debt because it's Christmas time. Alright? Love y'all so much. MJK.